Please rise to honor the platform party, faculty, and graduates as they enter. Please remain standing until after the invocation, national anthem, and territorial song have been rendered.
AG Premier and Minister for Communications and Works, the Honorable Kai M. Reimer and Mrs. Susan Reimer. Minister for Health and Social Development, the Honorable Vincent O. Wheatley. Minister for Education, Youth Affairs and Sports, Honorable Shari De Castro. Junior Minister for Culture and Tourism, the Honorable Luz Hodge Smith. Junior Minister for Financial Services and Economic Development, Lorna G. Smith, OBE, and Dr. Orlando Smith, OBE Honorable. Chairman of the Board of Governors of the H. Laverty Stout Community College, Professor Emeritus Arthur Richardson. Other members of the Board of Governors of the H. Laverty Stout Community College, other members of the platform, President, members of faculty and staff of the H. Laverty Stout Community College, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure in the name of the Board of Governors, officers and faculty of the H. Laverty Stout Community College to call the 2025 graduation exercises to order. Sorry, my bad. Deputy Speaker of the House of Assembly, Dr. the Honorable Carl Dawson and Mrs. Janice Dawson. It is my pleasure in the name of the Board of Governors, officers, and faculty of the H. Laverty Stout Community College to call the 2025 graduation exercises to order. Reverend Sandra Walters Malone will deliver this afternoon's invocation, immediately after which the national anthem and territorial song will be rendered. Please remain standing until all items are completed.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let us pray. Creator God, Lord of heaven and earth, we thank you for this day, for the beauty with which you have surrounded us, and for the opportunity to come together in celebration this afternoon. We thank you for those who lead in the field of education, Minister De Castro and her team, President Georges and his team, and all who seek to better the lives of our students. Give them wisdom and discernment, courage and focus as they face the current challenges and seek to find solutions. We thank you for the vision that made the H. Laverty Stout Community College possible, and for the vision that sustains it. We thank you for the difference this institution has made in the lives of so many students and in the life of our community. As we begin this graduation exercise, we pray especially for those who are transitioning, for those transferring to other institutions to continue their studies, and for those entering the world of work. Fill them with curiosity and a desire to succeed, and to strive for excellence as they uncover and fulfill their purpose. Remind them of your ongoing presence as they face new challenges, and help them to represent us well wherever they may go and whatever they may do. And so, Lord, we dedicate this ceremony to you and pray that whatever is said and done will honor you. We pray in the name of Jesus the Christ. Amen.
Please be seated. We ask your cooperation in not crowding the aisles or at the platform for picture taking during the ceremony. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to invite our President, Dr. Richard Georges, to give our welcome remarks.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you. Welcome, family, friends, supporters, employers, benefactors. Welcome to the viewing and listening public. But most of all, welcome, class of 2025, to the 32nd graduation exercises of the H. Laverty Stout Community College. I think this could be the first round of applause for your achievements. I first would like to recognize those joining me on the platform today. They are the Acting Premier and Minister for Communications and Works, the Honorable Kai Reimer, Minister for Education, Youth Affairs and Sports, Honorable Shari De Castro, Chairman of the College's Board of Governors, Professor Emeritus Arthur Richardson, today's keynote speaker, Bishop John Klein, Dr. Ronald Brunton, Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Louvain Baptiste, Vice President of Policy and Administration, Ms. Marva Wheatley Dawson, Dean of the Workforce Training Division, Dr. Jasmati Yamraj, Dean of Arts, Sciences and General Studies, the Reverend Sandra Walters Malone, Ms. Kimoy George, Head of Humanities, our student respondent, Ms. Palisa Caesar, Dr. Edward Alexander, Associate Vice Provost for Enrollment and Director of Admissions at the University of the Virgin Islands, and our marshals, Ms. Julana Peterson, Lecturer in Human Services, and Mrs. Shanda Chalwell Walters, Senior Lecturer in Mathematics. At this time, I'd also like to recognize those members of the college's board able to join us today. Thank you for your support, your guidance, and advocacy of the college and its mission over the past 3 years. On behalf of the Board of Governors, the administration, faculty, and staff of the H. Lavity Stout Community College, I bring warm greetings to the class of 2025. We are proud to celebrate your achievements today. And as is customary, please allow me to contextualize the ceremony and the relevance of the various symbols. The word graduate comes from the Latin gradus, meaning degree or step. A degree is a unit of measurement used to quantify an extent, to measure progress. Today, these degrees waiting to be conferred upon this class each signify and mark the progress you have taken towards your various goals. Your regalia includes the cap and gown, your stole, as well as other distinguishing cords that signify academic achievement or your membership of certain societies such as Phi Theta Kappa or the National Technical Honor Society. Wearing regalia at the completion of studies can be traced as far back as the 12th century, when education was an endeavor of the priesthood. They wore gowns and hoods so that they and their students could be distinguished from regular students. So today, you are likewise distinguished. The stole draped upon your necks is the kente cloth, representing the ancient wisdom of Africa and the persistent struggle to reclaim knowledge of self. The kente originated in Bonwire, southern Ghana, where Ashanti legend teaches that Anansi spun a wondrous and elaborate web in the jungle. Two brothers, master weavers, stumbled upon Anansi's web and became mesmerized, and upon returning home, wove the patterns that you wear. I believe in the power of stories. I also believe the words we choose to utter matter. I believe that the names we give and the names that we choose carry meaning. I believe that legacy is determined by the greatest acts. And I believe that every single one of us is capable of greatness, if only we have the courage to dream it. Our founder had the courage to dream this institution. Do like Lavity. The Czech author Ivan Klima once said, "It is easier to destroy than to create." I believe that this is an absolute truth. For everyone seeking to create something new, to improve what is, expect many to rise up against you, to try in both light and dark to destroy what you are trying to create. Expect it. Do not take it personally. Do like Lavity and create anyway. It has become too easy these days to join the chorus of lamentation. The world is chaotic enough, life is difficult enough, without us falling into the seductive trap of negativity and pessimism. Too often, positive news is greeted by naysayers instead of champions. It is easier to destroy instead of stepping up to help those who are creating. We have all heard the stories of those who discredited the establishment of this college. Here we are, 35 years later, doing it like Lavity dreamt. A salted ground grows nothing. Let us instead water this ground with encouragement. Let us fertilize it with mentorship. Let us plant it with education. I challenge us all to choose the words the community needs. Choose the words our young men and young women need. Choose the words our children need. If I choose the words of John Lennon, you may say I'm a dreamer, but I do not think I'm the only one. Because this institution was a dream, the dream of a visionary. But dreams do not hold power in themselves. The power resides in the dreamer to turn the dream into vision. The dreamer must have the wherewithal to recognize that dreams are fleeting. They come to us when we slumber, when our eyes are closed and our bodies at rest. Vision persists. Vision haunts us, whether it is day or night. Vision compels us to action. A vision demands to be shared, to be articulated. It demands that the dreamer become a visionary. It demands that teams be built, plans drawn, and material actions taken to turn vision into reality. Every last one of you sitting in those chairs, waiting to cross the stage and turn your tassels, has a dream. I'm sure you have visualized today this moment of pride and happiness and accomplishment. You have turned that vision into reality. And your dream, your vision, your tomorrow begins today. I would like to use this platform to thank the Board of Governors again for their support over the past 3 years. I would like to also thank the Minister and the Ministry of Education for their unwavering support of H. Lavely Stout Community College, exemplified in a grant of $900,000 last year to support the outfitting and hiring at the Institute of Education in Computer Science and to support scholarships at the Institute of Education. The ministry has also provided the college a mandate and has granted the board its approval for the college to seek accreditation for 4-year degrees and graduate certificates. And we are happy that we were recently able to improve the salary scales at the college for faculty retroactive to January 1st. So I believe we can thank the board and the ministry for the support for those actions taken this year. The first C in HLSCC stands for community. I've said it several times, but it bears repeating. The college belongs to us. The college is ours. Whether academic courses for transfer or employment, workforce training and development, environmental conservation, community programs, lectures, continuing education, film, drama, literary and performing arts, sport, we offer something for everyone. The college provides educational opportunity first and foremost, but it provides opportunities for cultural enrichment, community engagement, scientific research, and a safe place for us to grapple with society's biggest problems. It is time, 35 years in, for us to all think about how the college, this great dream of a visionary, can better serve the future of these Virgin Islands. To that end, I call on every corner of our community to reach out to us. Let us know what talents and resources you can provide to help us accomplish more and realize our mission and vision. HLSCC is a tight-knit family, bound together by shared purpose. We endeavor always to create an institution that places the needs of students first, that abides by the highest possible standards, and continues to cooperate with all stakeholders to improve the learning experience. Class of 2025, look around you. Your community is here to gather and acknowledge and celebrate your progress and excellence. Look at the pride in the faces of your families and friends. Look at the joy on the faces of your faculty. As you depart, regardless of your next step, I encourage you to remain curious and creative, to avoid quick conclusions and assumptions, to always question the validity of your positions and arguments, to be prepared to lose, but ready to win, to be generous and empathetic, to be proud, not prideful, to be comfortable in discomfort, to be happier to do right than to be right, and above all else, to never stop dreaming. As the Stingray in Chief, I'm happy to say as I depart, congratulations to the HLSCC class of 2025.
Could the vehicle number plate P0462 kindly remove your vehicle? You're blocking someone. I repeat, P0462. I now invite the Deputy Premier to the podium. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I acknowledge a protocol that was ably established, and I also want to acknowledge my wife over there sitting, and members of the House of Assembly. I saw the minister, the representative for the aid came in. Good afternoon. Distinguished faculty, esteemed guests, proud families, and most importantly, the unstoppable, the unshakable, and the unforgettable class of 2025. Yes, today is no ordinary day. Today we mark the victory of perseverance, the triumph of intellect, and the rise of a generation poised to light up these Virgin Islands and the world. Graduates, you have studied through sleepless nights, endured Wi-Fi betrayals, fought our final exams with caffeine and courage, and emerged not just standing, but soaring. Today, you are scholars, visionaries, you are trailblazers. Your graduation theme, the dream of a visionary, isn't just words on a program. It's a declaration of destiny. It echoes the legacy of the Honorable Hamilton Lavity Stout, a man who just didn't dream of a college, but dared to build a future. He believed education was not merely a ladder out of hardship, but the foundation of a just and prosperous society. Today, you are living, breathing, bright burning proof that this vision is alive and well. Now let's be clear. Vision is not for the faint of heart. Vision requires guts, grit, grace. It's seeing what others cannot yet imagine and having the nerve to go after it anyway. And that's precisely what you're prepared to do. When the road ahead is foggy, be the light. When doors won't open, kick them gently. Then innovate your way through the wall. If someone says that's impossible, do it anyway. You are the authors of a new chapter for the Virgin Islands. And don't just dare play yourself small. You need your energy, intellect, and passion. We need engineers who can build smarter. We need artists who can speak louder. We need entrepreneurs who can dream bigger. And yes, we need teachers, nurses, leaders, and innovators whose hearts are as strong as their minds. And while you chase those dreams, don't forget the one who blessed you with breath in your lungs and purpose in your soul. Put God first. In your success, stay humble. In your struggles, remain grounded. Your faith is not just your foundation, it's your fuel. To the faculty and administration, thank you for pushing. Thank you for mentoring, and thank you for believing. To the families, thank you for your patience, for your prayers, the pep talks, and yes, sometimes the shouts. The government of the Virgin Islands remain unwavering in supporting higher education, investing in you graduates, is investing in a future where our territory doesn't just participate, but leads. So class of 2025, go forward with fire in your spirit. Go forward with faith in your heart. Dream boldly, lead fiercely, and above all, live with purpose. The future isn't something that happens. It's something you shape. Congratulations, graduates. May your path be powerful, your impact undeniable, and your joy unstoppable. Thank you.
I would now like to invite the Minister for Education and Culture to speak, then the Chairman of the Board of Governors of HLSCC.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let me take this opportunity to acknowledge the protocol already established and go straight to the most important persons in the room this afternoon, to the class of 2025. Good afternoon. Today is no ordinary day. Today we witness the rising of a new generation of leaders, thinkers, builders, creators, and change makers. Graduates, you have done it. But more than just crossing a stage, more than receiving a certificate, today marks the passing of a torch. You see, HLSCC is not just a college. It is a forge, a place where raw potential is shaped by fire, sharpened by challenge, and polished by knowledge. Many of us, myself included, and your president as well, sat where you sit now. As proud alumni, we know deeply what this place gave to us. Not only an education, but a foundation, a sense of self, a sense of responsibility. In fact, I want to pause here and ask, are there any other proud alumni of HLSCC in the room this afternoon? If you are, would you please stand? Please stand quickly. And graduates, I want you to look around you, because these are your fellow torch bearers. These are the lives that this institution has already shaped. And today, you join us. You are now part of this amazing legacy, part of this fire, part of this family. And none of this would have been possible without the man who first lit the flame, the Honorable Hamilton Lavity Stout. He had the vision, he had the courage, and despite opposition, he moved forward because he saw me and he saw you. He saw all of us, the young people of these Virgin Islands, rising. And so he built this college despite the discomfort of his time, but for the possibilities of ours. He was the original torchbearer. And 35 years later, that torch still burns. So today, that torch, the flame of knowledge, of purpose, of progress, is being handed to each one of you today. And the question is, what will you do with it? Some of you will carry the flame into university, halls around the world, pursuing new degrees and new dreams. Some will walk into boardrooms, some into classrooms, job sites, or launch your own business, igniting opportunity where there was none before. Whatever path you take, remember this: you are not just going out into the world, you are going out to shape it. This is your moment to be more than just successful. Be impactful, be bold, be solution bearers. We live in a world with real challenges: climate, justice, innovation, equity. But you are not powerless in the face of it. You are powerful because of what you've been given and what you've earned here at the H. Lavity Stout Community College. You are now stewards of the flame. So keep it burning. Let it guide you. Let it light the path for others. And when the world grows dark in doubt and despair, be the ones who step forward with courage, with creativity, and with conviction. Carry this legacy with pride, not just because you are graduates, but because you are HLSCC graduates. Graduates, you are the legacy of H.L. Stout. You are the dream he lit 35 years ago, and the promise we see fulfilled today. You are the hope of the Virgin Islands. And I want to encourage you, because you are ultimately the difference makers, the change drivers, and the flame that will not flicker in the face of challenge. So I encourage you today, class of 2025, go forward boldly. Be the spark that lights change. Carry the torch, not just with pride, but with purpose. And wherever you go from here, let the entire world know that you came from HLSCC, and most importantly, that you are ready. Congratulations, class of 2025. Before I take my seat, there are two individuals that I must honor, two exceptional students whose academic journeys have not only burned brightly, but have served as beacons for us all. I would like to acknowledge our top full-time student. Please give her a round of applause, Miss Anaya Williams. Can you please come forward? Anaya has achieved a flawless 4.0 GPA in general science. Her discipline, resilience, and drive are unmatched. Please come forward. Anaya, you carry the torch with distinction. And today, we are proud to award you with a trophy and a check on behalf of the Ministry of Education for $10,000 as an investment in the flame that you carry into the future. Please come forward to accept this award. Lastly, I would like to acknowledge our top part-time student, and please, when I call your name, come forward. Miss Alicia Lewis-Stevens, please give her a round of applause. Alicia has balanced the demands of life, of work, and study with remarkable excellence. I see the surprise on your face. Alicia, your journey inspires us all. You too are a steward of this flame, and in honor of your achievement today, we proudly also, on behalf of the ministry, acknowledge you with a check of $10,000 to fuel your journey. Once again, congratulations, class of 2025, and continue to light the Virgin Islands and ultimately light the world. God bless you all.
Good afternoon, all. I would like to acknowledge the protocol already established. And of course, I would recognize the platform party. And I also want to recognize Chairman Emeritus, Mr. Dr. Charles Wheatley. Dr. Charles Wheatley is in fact a founding member of HLSCC. So he has seen it grow from its establishment to its now 35 years. I also want to acknowledge Mrs. Eileen Parsons. In reading the program, I realized that Mrs. Parsons regards herself as the midwife of the college. So I think we need to offer a round of applause to And of course, I want to also recognize the board members who are present. Permanent Secretary, Dr. Marcia Potter, Mrs. Seacard Flax, and Board Secretary, Mrs. Florence Phillips, and also another board member who is present. I didn't make a note of her name, but she's Diane Parsons. And of course, our deputy chair, she's there, Dr. Suada Smith. Applause for all of the board members. Of course, some of our board members are overseas and are not able to attend today's function. When we think of graduation ceremonies, we have to think of the 12th century, where the first graduation ceremony actually occurred in Europe. The ceremony today marks the culmination of another phase of the academic journey of our graduates, and marks the beginning of a new chapter in their lives. It is a day of celebration, reflection, and gratitude that graduates will cherish for years to come. Congratulations to class of 2025. Graduation is also an occasion for you as graduates to express gratitude to your family, your friends, your instructors, and mentors who have supported and encouraged you throughout your academic journey. It is a day to recognize their contributions and the role they have played in your success. So graduates, I ask you to give a round of applause in recognition of their unwavering support. And audience, you too need now to show your appreciation for the successful culmination of the intellectual pursuits of these graduates. Audience, please give the graduates a resounding round of applause. The theme for this year's graduation ceremony is the dream of a visionary. I consider that theme to be most appropriate and fitting as we celebrate the 35th anniversary of the establishment of the H. Lavater Stout Community College. In elaborating on the concept of vision, Peter M. Senji opined that a shared vision is not an idea. It is not even an important idea as freedom. It is rather a force in people's heart, a force of impressive power. It may be inspired by an idea, but once it goes further, it is compelling enough to acquire support of more than one person. Then it is no longer an abstraction. Undoubtedly, the committee of 27 founders of this institution may well have been inspired by a biblical revelation as expressed in Habakkuk chapter 2, verses 2 and 3 in the King James Version. And I read, "And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come." So the vision is articulated, but it's important for suitable persons to drive that vision. In an article published by Michigan State University in March of this year, the authors advanced 3 interdependent qualities of visionary leaders. 1, visionary leaders see the world differently. They can often see what no one else sees, finding potential and opportunity in a time of change. They see what is not there or what's not there yet. A visionary leadership style embraces unknown as a blank canvas for innovation, experimentation, and pioneering new possibilities. In order to cast that larger vision for a team or organization, that often means having the ability to look at the situation in a different light, even when there seems to be no light at all. Visionary leaders help others see the vision. For teams working in the midst of change or grasping to understand their role within a larger vision, it can be hard to see the grand vision. This is when visionary leaders have to become people uniters, bringing teams and entire organizations together and leading them in a common direction. Visionary leaders recognize that the individual, collective team, and even an entire nation must align with the vision, have a clear goal, and understand their role in making this vision for the future a reality. And 3, visionary leaders turn the vision into reality. Innovating ideas and grandiose visions are meaningless if not followed by action. A visionary leader ensures that the vision becomes reality by stating clear goals, outlining a strategic plan for achieving those goals, and equipping and empowering each member to take action on the plan at the organizational, team, and individual levels. So, class of 2025, you have reached this milestone on your path to career advancement. This milestone is irrefutably a product of the vision of the founders of this institution some 35 years ago. In a short while, you will receive your certificates and your degrees. You've worked hard, you've earned it. It is now a new beginning for you. Before you leave here today and embark on the next part of your journey, I urge you to take a moment to reflect on your time at HLSCC and the journey you have been on. In doing so, you can consider some critical questions. For example, how would you want to be remembered? What marks have you left in the footprints of your journey here? How have you navigated the changes and challenges you had to go through just to be here? When you have considered these questions to your own satisfaction, you should all leave here feeling accomplished and proud of yourselves for what you have achieved during your stay at HLSCC. As you venture into the future, some of you will, of course, engage in continuing education. For, as noted by Henry Ford, anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. As you leave the doors of HLSCC and head out into the world, I endorse and share some guidance as advanced by Tim Cook of Tulane University. Don't waste time on problems that have been solved already. Look for rough spots, the problems that seem too big, the complexities that other people are content to work around. It's in those places that you will find your purpose. It is there you can make the greatest contribution. Congratulations and best wishes, class of 2025.
Thank you for all of the congratulatory remarks. We appreciate it. Please join me in welcoming one of our graduates, Mrs. Alicia Lewis-Stevens, to render a selection.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Miracles when you move, such an easy thing for you to do. Your hand is moving right now. You are still showing up at the tomb of every Lazarus. And my walls are all crashing down. But right now, I know you're able. And my God, come through again. You can do all things. You can do all things but fail. 'Cause you never lost a battle. No, you never lost a battle. And I know you never will. Everything's possible by the power of the Holy Ghost. A new wind is blowing right now, breaking my heart of stone, taking over like it's Jericho. And my walls are all crashing down. But right now, I know you're able. And my God, come through again. You can do all things. You can do all things but fail. 'Cause you never lost a battle. No, you never lost a battle. And I know you never will. You never lost a battle. Never lost a battle. You never lost a battle. Never you never lost a battle. Never lost a battle. You never will. You never will. You never lost a battle. Never lost a battle. You never lost a battle. You never lost a battle. You never lost a battle. Never lost a battle. You never will. You never will. You can do all things. You can do all things but fail. 'Cause you never lost a battle. No, you never lost a battle. And I know you never will. You can do all things. You can do all things but fail. 'Cause you never lost a battle. No, you never lost a battle. And I know you never will. You can do all things. You can do all things but fail. 'Cause you never lost a battle. No, you never lost a battle. And I know you never will.
Amazing, brilliant, and talented. Our students of HLSCC. Thank you, Mrs. Lewis Stevens, for that lovely rendition. I now invite Vice President of Policy and Administration, Dr. Louvain Baptiste, to introduce our keynote speaker.
Bishop John I. Klein is the presiding bishop and overseer of the New Life Baptist Church in Tortola, British Virgin Islands, having recently been elevated from the post of senior pastor. He began ministry at the New Light Baptist Church in New Jersey, where he served as both the associate minister and youth pastor. He was ordained as pastor in 1989, and shortly thereafter, in 1993, he was led to return to the British Virgin Islands, where he accepted the call to be the senior pastor of the Roadtown Baptist Church. Under his leadership in February of 1997, the church broke ground, and 9 months later, the building was dedicated and the church was renamed the New Life Baptist Church. Bishop Klein is also the overseer of the Emmanuel Baptist Church in Virgin Gorda, British Virgin Islands. Bishop Klein is passionate about young people, and he understands the complex challenges they face. He firmly believes in impacting the world, not just spiritually, but socially and physically as well. Hence, not too long after the construction of the church, the New Life Academy, formerly the New Life Daycare Learning Center, was opened. It was his intention that children receive early training in biblical teachings as well as in their academic journey. Furthering his vision, New Life Baptist Church spread its mission to Africa and pledged its financial support to a primary and secondary school administered by a local church in Kenya. Together, the partnership has seen the growth of the primary school from 20 students to nearly 300 students, and with the first cohort of primary school children entering the secondary level in 2017. His newest mission is the construction of a primary school in Malawi. With his determined mindset to impact the British Virgin Islands community, in 2001, Bishop Klein also acted upon a vision to construct a recreational facility that would mainly target the youths, a generation he feels is in dire need of attention and rescue. This multi-recreational facility, known as the Save the Seed Energy Center, was completed and dedicated in November 2012. Bishop Klein believes that the Energy Center will help to create an impact in the British Virgin Islands community by providing a safe and productive environment for young people. In 2014, he developed the Core Values program, which implants his vision to rebuild and retool the present and upcoming generations with core values. The Core Values program was introduced to public primary schools in the British Virgin Islands in September 2018. In 2017, Bishop Klein received the Rotary Club Paul Harris Award, Fellowship Award, for his philanthropic contributions to the British Virgin Islands, the Caribbean region, and Kenya, Africa. He also received the 2017 Beauty with a Purpose Special Recognition Award for his unwavering assistance and support of worthy causes in the community and as far as Africa. He is the author of The Monogamy Mystery, a thought-provoking book which discusses difficulties relationships are fraught with, especially around the areas of infidelity, and offers a solution to the problem through spirituality. He attributes his success to the influence of godly parents, strong family ties, a caring church, and a supportive community, and he desires to pass it on. Please join me in welcoming today's keynote speaker, Bishop John I. Klein.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is a distinguished pleasure to be here with you this afternoon. I recognize the established protocol and want to say thank you to the Board of Governors for having me to come today and speak to the graduating class of 2025. When I got the invitation, I thought they had made a mistake. And I said to Dr. Sauda Smith, "You sure you want me?" And she said, "Yes." So I am here today to hopefully deposit something to you that will help you along your journey. So to the graduates, the faculty and staff, to family and friends, 55 years ago, my classmates and I, while in class 4 at the then King Garden Bay Primary School, we were made to learn and commit to memory a poem written by Henry Longfellow. And it goes like this: "The height of great men rich and kept was not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upward in the night." This single short poem, yet profound, has been with me ever since, and it has fueled my dreams and ambitions. Even when I was in the goat pastures, shifting goats, or picking wood for my mother's brick oven as she baked bread for the family, or running barefooted along the dusty roads and the sandy beaches of King Garden Bay, this poem served as a constant reminder that whatever I would achieve in life, or whoever I would become, that if it was going to be, it would be up to me. Even in my elementary days of my education life, I had dreams of a better life than it was at that time. This poem reminded me of one simple thing, and it was John Klein, "You Matter." And if I were to leave with you something that you can chew on as you go, and give this address a title, it would be "You Matter." Graduates, today we celebrate you, we congratulate you. As everyone has said, you've worked hard, you faced challenges and overcome them. You made it this far. Today marks the end of another chapter in your life, and now you're about to begin another. If there's one truth I would like you to carry into your next, is that you matter. We live in a world where success is often measured by the amount of money in your bank account, the job title you may wear, or the amount of likes you get on Facebook or Instagram. It is easy in this kind of environment to doubt your own success and impact. There are many people, some I know and some I see. They're rich, they're famous, they're college graduates who live with an internal sense of inadequacy and a void that they often ask themselves the question, do I really matter? I want to say to you that the day you were born is the day God Himself decided that this world is incomplete without you. You are a significant and integral note in God's cosmic symphony. You are that letter that completes someone's word. You are that word that completes someone's sentence, and that sentence that completes someone's paragraph, and that paragraph that completes someone's story. you matter. You matter because of the talents and the gifts you carry. You matter because of the kindness you show, the ideas you bring, the friendships you nurture. You matter to those you encourage and inspire. Know that life will test you, graduates. There will be moments of doubts, uncertainty, and failure. You will get knocked down. You might even get pushed down. And sometimes you may fall down. But if you fall down 9 times, get up 10 and keep moving forward. Never allow your failures and your down times to define you. Instead, let them remind you of your strengths. Your worth is not determined by a grade or a job title. Your worth is divinely defined. It's inherent and undeniable. So as you step forward, hold on to this one truth, that you matter. Dream big dreams. Aim high. Pursue excellence. Invest in yourself. It is the biggest investment you can make because it will pay a dividend as long as you live. Be persistent in your pursuit. Unleash your greatness on the world. And with an unwavering dedication, chase your dreams and aspiration. I was looking out at you and I see a young man with, on top of his cap, it has "never give up." I believe that will fuel you, sir, all the way to your highest dreams. Serve your community. Serve with purpose. Do as one of the great founders of the Methodist Church said, do all the good you can, by all means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can. Graduates, the future awaits you. Step into it with confidence, knowing that you matter. You matter to God. You matter to your family. You matter to this great institution. You matter to this country. So, I would say to you, as I close this address, most of us in the BVI came from humble beginnings. We remember the days of coal pots and coal pits. We remember the days of shifting goats and picking wood. Remember the days when we had just one pair of shoes. One. And that was church shoes. We remember those days. And as a territory, we have grown ourselves up and mature into prosperity from poverty. And one of my lines I always say is, we survived poverty, but the greatest challenge for the BVI is to survive prosperity. When you succeed and when you have reached your prosperous place, as the Minister for Communication Work said, don't forget God. So I leave you today with this parable from the Danish theologian and philosopher Søren Kierkegaard. And he tells the story about a duck church. He said, once upon a time in the town of ducks, the ducks would every Sunday morning get out of their houses and waddle down to the church. They would sing their duck hymns and quack their duckalooias and say their duck prayers. After which Pastor Duck would get up and preach a stirring duck sermon. And he would tell them, you are ducks, you have wings, and you can fly. The ducks will respond with shouts of amen and preach it, Pastor. After the sermon, duck pastor will give the doxology. And the ducks will line up and they would thank Pastor Duck for the stirring sermon where he told them, you are ducks, you have wings, and you can fly. And they all walked home. Graduates, this institution have given you wings. And I say to you, you have wings. You can fly, so fly.
Thank you, Bishop Klein, for those uplifting and inspiring words. We will now have a musical selection by the College Jazz Ensemble. Wonderfully done. Thank you, Jazz Ensemble. We now proceed to the student address, presentation of completers and candidates, awarding of certificates and conferring of degrees. Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Ronald Brunton, will initiate this aspect of the proceedings.
It is my great pleasure to announce that 143 students have been approved for graduation this year. This year's graduating class includes 52 male students, 91 females. Congratulations. Give yourself a round of applause. Together, our graduates will be receiving a total of 152 awards, 132 associate degrees, and 27 certificates of achievement. 10 graduates will be receiving Level 5 and Level 7 diplomas awarded by the Chartered Management Institute, CMI. I'm especially pleased to highlight that 17 students from Virgin Gorda will be crossing the stage today, a momentous and inspiring achievement. In terms of academic distinction, I am proud to announce that 12 students will be graduating with honors. 8 graduates cum laude, 2 graduates magna cum laude, and 2 graduates summa cum laude. Congratulations. Additionally, 14 graduates will be inducted as full members of Phi Theta Kappa and 23 provisional members of Phi Theta Kappa. Additionally, 46 graduates will join the National Technical Honor Society. Congratulations. We also celebrate those who have excelled across multiple areas of study. Today, 7 individuals will be receiving more than 1 award, including 6 with double awards. And hear this, 1 student, Miss Shaquelle Lieberd, will receive 4 awards. Congratulations. These milestones are a testament to the strength of our community, the dedication of our students, and the transformative power of education. Again, give yourselves a round of applause. But beyond the numbers, what fills me with the greatest pride is the collective achievement of the class of 2025. Each of you has overcome challenges, some visible, some unseen. Your investment of time, effort, and resources has not been in vain, and I assure you it will begin to pay off sooner than you think. I am personally filled with pride as I stand here before you today, celebrating the remarkable achievements of each and every one of you. This is your moment, a day to shine, a day to reflect on the journey that has brought you here. It is a time to acknowledge the dedication, determination, and discipline that carried you through. You have overcome challenges, navigated uncertainty, and made sacrifices, yet you persevered. And for that, I am truly proud of you. In the face of adversity, you chose to press on, and today the reward is your resilience. You have worked hard, now you've earned the right to finally breathe, to rest, to recharge. Whether you chose to celebrate, reflect, or simply pause, take pride in this moment. Let me remind you of your strength as you prepare for the next set of opportunities and adventures that lie beyond. Your success is shared by many: your parents, families, your lecturers, and supporters who all stood by you, encouraged you, and believed in you. I say with a heartfelt sincerity, all of us at HLSCC are incredibly proud of you. But completing your associate degree or your certificate of achievement, you now stand apart, not just with a credential, but with a proven ability to persist, to grow, and to succeed. Globally, adults with a tertiary education, on average, earn 43% more than those with just a secondary education. In the United States, the earning gap is even greater, with associate degree holders earning 48% more than those with just a high school degree, diploma. But the true power of your degree extends far beyond financial gain. You have built a foundation for future academic achievement, a platform from which you can confidently pursue a bachelor's degree or specialized certification. You speak the language of higher learning, and more importantly, you've proven that you belong in that space. In today's world, one that is increasingly global, competitive, uncertain, and rapidly evolving, the ability to think critically, adapt quickly, and continue learning is more important than ever. Your degree signals that you are not only prepared to meet these challenges, but to thrive in them. Whether you choose to lead in your field, launch your own business, or serve your community, you now possess the tools to do so with purpose and resilience. So, as you walk across the stage today, remember that you are more than a graduate. You're a change maker, a forward thinker, a global citizen, prepared not just to navigate the future, but to shape it. Always remember, your potential is limitless, and we are incredibly proud of you and your story. Congratulations once more. It is now my pleasure to ask Ms. Kemoy George, Head of Humanities, to introduce the student respondent for today's ceremony.
Okay, could PJ 1046, PJ 1046, a red Nissan, PJ 726, Toyota PC 1436, could you please kindly remove your vehicle you're blocking? I'll say again, PJ 1046, PR 726, and PC 1436. Thank you.
Honorable, notable colleagues, graduates, families, friends, and supporters, a pleasant good afternoon and an extra special congratulations to the H. Laverty Stout Community College graduate class of 2025. It is my absolute pleasure to introduce a student who has not only left a mark in the classroom, but whose presence echoes throughout the campus and beyond, Miss Palessa Caesar. I first met Palessa in spring of 2023 when she enrolled in my Introduction to Sociology course. From day one, it was clear that this was not a student content with sitting quietly and nodding along. No, Palessa came ready to challenge ideas, defend perspectives, and occasionally stir the pot in the best way possible. Whether we were debating ethnocentrism, relationship dynamics, or the mechanisms of societal functioning, she brought passion, intellect, and a fiery determination to every discussion. But the engagement didn't stop when the class ended. No, far from it. Palessa made it her mission to harass me, as I jokingly call it, anytime she would see me on campus. And while some might shy away from such persistent attention, I have to admit, I quite enjoyed the banter. What drives someone like Palessa to engage so deeply in the world around her? The answer lies in her story. It was the recognition of her community's challenges that ignited her desire to pursue a career in law. She saw the need for change in the Virgin Islands and made a bold decision to be a part of that change. Today, she stands at a crossroads, still deciding between administration, constitutional, and international law, but the destination is clear: justice, advocacy, and impact. Palessa's journey is one of purpose and perseverance. After the heartbreaking loss of her mother, her academic and professional ambitions took a new meaning. What was once a goal to make a difference has now become a mission in her mother's honor. This mission has not gone unnoticed. Palessa is a proud member of the National Technical Honor Society, inducted on March 16th of this academic year. She has served excellence as the president of the student government from fall 2024 to spring 2025 and has consistently proven her academic value, earning a place on the dean's list in fall of 2023 and securing a spot on the president's list in fall of 2024. Before her time at HLSCC, Palessa was already building a legacy. As a track and field athlete specializing in shot put and discus, she proudly represented the British Virgin Islands on the international stage. Most notably, she earned a medal at the 2021 NACAC Games in Costa Rica, which was an extraordinary achievement made during the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. Palessa Caesar is a dynamic force, scholar, leader, athlete, and advocate. She brings fire to every room she enters and purpose to every path she walks. Please join me in welcoming someone whose story is just getting started, but already worth telling, Miss Palessa Caesar.
Good afternoon, all. I wish to proceed in accordance with the established protocol. First, I give thanks to God for His grace, strength, and guidance throughout this journey. Without Him, none of this would be possible. He has been my foundation, my provider, the light that led me through every challenge. It is an honor to stand before you today as a student respondent on behalf of the 2025 graduating class of H.L.Scout Community College. I extend my heartfelt thanks to HLSCC and the government of the Virgin Islands. Your investment in our education, your commitment to our growth, and your support have opened doors for students like me and paved the way for our futures. Without your efforts, many of us would not be here today, proudly wearing our caps and gowns, filled with dreams and armed with knowledge. To my fellow classmates, what a journey it has been. From the nervous excitement of our first day on campus, to the long nights in the library, the group projects that tested our patience, and the occasional late night emails to professors, some of who understandably stopped replying after 10 p.m., this college has become more than just a place of learning. It has become our second home. Our professors didn't just teach us what to think. They taught us how to think. They challenged us, supported us, and helped shape us into the individuals ready to make a difference. Beyond the academics, my experience, like one of many of you here, has been about intellectual and human growth. Finding our voice, our purpose, and on a personal level, it has meant learning what it takes to lead. Serving in the Student Government Association taught me leadership, responsibility, and diplomacy. And I'm proud to say I managed it all without sitting through a single drawn-out meeting. HLSCC has laid a foundation for my dream of becoming a lawyer. Here, I learned how to think critically, communicate clearly, and question thoughtfully. Now, if I may, on a more personal note, to my mother, Paula Pamela Caesar, who is no longer with us, this moment is as much yours as it is mine. Every late night study session, every exam I aced, and every small victory along the way was powered by your love, courage, and values you instilled in me. I carry you in my heart today and every day. To my dad, Lincoln, thank you for your unwavering support, your steady encouragement, and your quiet strength. You have been there every step of the way. To my Granny Rose, your prayers were my protection, your wisdom was my compass, and your love was my quiet strength. To my sisters, Tammy and Nisa, thank you for being my anchors and my light. Your love, strength, and constant support have lifted me higher than you'll ever know. To my family and friends, especially my girls and the Up the Hill crew, thank you for being my cheerleaders, my safety net, and my daily source of strength. My girls, thank you for laughter. My girls, thank you for the laughter, the shared struggles, and the many moments you reminded me to pause and breathe. You have made this journey unforgettable. To our teachers, thank you for your patience, your passion, and your dedication. You didn't just educate us, you empowered us. You helped shape not just students, but future leaders, thinkers, and trailblazers. A special thank you as well to the Governor's Office, especially Ms. Rita Freeman, and to the Attorney General's Chambers, with gratitude to Ms. Barry. And last but not least, my mentor, Auntie Colette. Your mentorship and encouragement have played a pivotal role in preparing me for the study of law. The chance to observe, learn, and grow under your guidance gave me not just a glimpse into the legal world, but a front row seat. You didn't just inspire me to pursue this path, you made it feel possible. Thank you to everyone who helped make this moment possible. In closing, if law school teaches me even half as much as HLSCC has, I'll be ready to advocate with confidence, write with clarity, and maybe even win a few debates for my future clients. Class of 2025, this may not be the close of one chapter, but it is also the turning of a page, the beginning of our future stories. Only we can write with courage in our hearts, conviction in our steps, and the wisdom HLSCC has placed in our hands. Let us define success not by our titles or destinations, but by how we show up with integrity, empathy, and the courage to lead where it matters the most. Congratulations, class of 2025, we made it.
The college currently offers 2 levels of certification. The Certificate of Achievement, comprising a minimum of 15 credits, and the Associate Degree, comprising of a minimum of 60 credits. Would the deans now kindly present the candidates for graduation as noted in the program of the day?
Would today's candidates for the college's Certificate of Achievement please rise? President Georges, I have the honor of presenting to you and this assembly today's candidates for the college's Certificate of Achievement. The faculty, registrar, and dean certify that each person to be named has completed all the requirements for the program of study and recommend each for the award as noted in the program of the day. Would marshals please bring the candidates forward to receive their certificates and our collective congratulations.
President Georges, I present to you Jaden McMaster. Mikael Paul. Rayvon Percival. Jaheim Tuckett. Tahani Barnes, most improved student in the Culinary Arts Department. Akila Oliver. Jaden Joseph. Anil Keynes. Navita Jagnadan. Anna E. Gordon. Melanie Pahano. Zanaya Williams. Jaden Jones.
President Georges.
Reviewing the recommendations of the college faculty and your dean, and by virtue of the authority granted me by the Board of Governors of the H. Lavity Stout Community College, I award you the certificates as noted in the program of the day. May turn it to us.
Would today's candidates for the college's associate degrees please rise? President Georges. President Georges. President Georges, I have the honor of presenting to you and this assembly the candidates for the college's associate degrees. The faculty, registrar, and the deans certify that each person to be named has completed all the requirements for their program of study and recommend each for the award as noted in the program of the day. Would the marshals please bring the candidates forward to receive their degrees and our collective congratulations.
President Georges, I present to you Talia Stevens, and she receives the award for leadership in kitchen. Sydney Georges, cum laude. Jarisha Blyden, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, and highest GPA from Workforce Training Division. Kuran Herbert. Trevon Liebert. Dennis Ramtu. Meshach Stobie. Rashad Francis. Shaquan George. Elaine James. Anthony Cheltenham Jr. Glenroy Industrials. Darrell Klein. Kimo Foy Jr. Jaddy Gibson. Damian Henry. Stout Igwe. Mariah Dunbar. Denaya Davis. Denzel Coram. Caitlin Collins. Kalia Charles, magna cum laude. Roshana Butler. Bria Brody. Isabel Bahador. Vera Allen. Erica John Baptiste. Ken J. Molyneux. Melanie Payano. Maya Peters. Ryan Prince. Monaya Richards. Akisha Robinson. Addie Parolan cum laude. Top humanities student. Kiana Arthur. Corey Butler Jr. Nadia Penn. Thomas Raymond Toots. Kalita Mary, and she receives the award from the class of 1995 for character and commitment. Lakeisha Whitley. Horace Watson, and he receives the award, TowerLink Management Award for Business, Top Business Administration Student. Tanisha Warner, and she receives the Anniversary Scholar Award from the class of 2005. Dasha Smith. Deshwa Sebastian. Palisa Caesar cum laude. And she receives a Vice President Award. Chloe Forbes. Michael Jefferson. Kyla Jones. Alicia Lewis Stevens, and she is the highest part-time student. Trevian St. John. Claire Molly. Cassidy Penn. Deshae Phillips. Al-Shaban Prescott. Ray Andre Di Pisa. Hawk. Quentin Warren. Philippa John. Talia Dawson, magna cum laude. Top computer student. Kazari Stout. Makida Smith. Ramona Singh. And Ramona receives the Ernst & Young Top Accountant Award. Belkis Portes DeVay. Vanelia Fontaine. Kayla Vanterpool. Jolene Isaac. Dowan Kettle and Dowan receives the Deloitte Limited Award for a top finance student. Top finance student. Azim Nibs. Kishma Parson David. Hanin Bizarre. Mahima Bagwandas. Ellen Jones. Kayla King. Kenya Mead, summa cum laude. And Enya receives an award, Excellence in Mathematics and Science. Shamoya Hodge. Saraya Mitchum. Chris DeWalker. Charity Dick. Tierra da Silva. Destiny Klein. Rhea Barrett. Remani Maloney. Trey Hadley. Roysal Rincon. Kadia Mary. Desiree Maynard, cum laude. Desiree receives the Towerlink Management Award for Top Small Business Student. Tysel Peters. Rhiannon Richardson. Shanae Robinson. Sachin Selchand. Asanya Sims. Shaniqua Stevens. Malvern White. Keepway Durant. Anaya Fret. And Maya received the Vending Innovations Limited Award for the Most Improved Student in Business. Anaya Williams Summa cum laude, Anaya receives the President Award for highest full-time student and also the Class of 2015 Award for academic excellence. Jenny Thomas cum laude. Mohammed Tarabin. Daniela Jeffrey. Tishani Hall. Jefferson Frank. Shamira Forbes. Alisa Kadoro. DeAndre Millwood. Deshoy Prophet. Duarte Thomas. Nickel Melville. Tariq Allen. Abigail Allensworth. Delani Smith. Jakara Harrigan. Can Cassidy Penn please come forward? Cassidy receives the Foreign Language Award Can Mr. Michael Georges please come forward to present the award to Cassidy Penn?
Forgive us the brief pause, but over the course of this academic year, we lost a senior lecturer in the humanities department by the name of Celia Georges. And today, we pause to commemorate the top foreign language student in her memory, and her husband, Michael Georges, will proceed to the stage to present the award to Cassidy Penn.
President Georges,
reviewing the recommendations of the college's faculty and your dean, and by virtue of the authority granted me by the Board of Governors of the H. Lavity Stout Community College, I award you the degrees as noted in the program of the day.
The college also offers professional certification. The Chartered Management Institute is a chartered body for management and leadership in the United Kingdom that works with business and education to inspire people to become skilled, confident, and successful managers and leaders. CMI at HLSCC is an education provider partner authorized to provide 3 levels of awards, certificates, or diplomas. Today, we celebrate those individuals who completed their certification from the Chartered Management Institute, CMI, and we invite them to come forward to receive their certification. Congratulations.
President Georges, I present to you Crystal Atanas. Tanya Bertie. Faith Dawson. Laura Fox. Mauricia Henry. Felicia Louis. Ramona Maloney. Pamela Penn. Nikita Turnbull.
We have now come to a very special point in today's ceremony, the alumni induction. On behalf of all other HLSCC classes that have gone before you, we, the alumni, congratulate you, the HLSCC class of 2025, for joining our order. With every accomplishment in life comes privileges and obligations. As members of the HLSCC alumni, you now have an obligation to support the institution, at minimum to maintain the value of your diplomas and certificates. More so, you each have the privilege of providing those who come after you with the opportunity to attend an institution made better than you left it, and more of the attributes that have added to your growth as a person, as a professional, and as a contributing citizen of whatever community in which you reside. I now therefore invite you and all HLSCC alumni to stand as we receive the traditional induction. Alumni. All right. You, class of 2025, are now officially recognized as alumni of this great institution, the H. Lavity Stout Community College. You have a lifelong connection to the institution and it will continue through your active participation in the HLSCC Alumni Association, whether in the British Virgin Islands or in any community in which you find a community of college alumni. Welcome to this body of stakeholders, an integral part of the college family. Thank you. You may sit.
Congratulations to all of our students. Please join me in welcoming one of our graduates, Ms. Desiree Montoot, to render a selection.
Good afternoon, everybody. Here we are now, everything's about to change. We face tomorrow as we say goodbye to yesterday. A chapter ending, but the story's only just begun. The page is turning for everyone. So I'm moving on, letting go, holding on to tomorrow. I've always got the memories while I'm finding out who I'm gonna be. We might be apart, but I hope you always know you'll be with me wherever I go. Wherever I go. So excited, I can barely even catch my breath. We have each other to lean on for the road ahead. This happy ending is the start of all our dreams. And I know your heart is with me. So I'm moving on, letting go, holding on to tomorrow. I've always got memories while I'm finding out who I'm gonna be. We might be apart, but I hope you always know you'll be with me wherever I go. It's time to show the world we've got something to say. A song to sing out loud will never fade away. I know I'll miss you, but we'll meet again someday. We'll never fade away. So I'm moving on, letting go, holding on to tomorrow. And yeah, always got the memories while I'm finding out who I'm gonna be. We might be apart, but I hope you always know you'll be with me. So I'm moving on, letting go, holding on to tomorrow. I've always got memories while I'm finding out who I'm gonna be. We might be apart, but I hope you always know you'll be with me. Yeah, wherever I go. Wherever I go, wherever I go. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Montoot, for that lovely rendition. Could everyone please stand as I now call on Reverend Walters Malone to give us the benediction.
Let me begin by just saying congratulations to all the graduates and just ask you to still yourself for a moment. I know it's an exciting time, but you can just quiet down for one moment. I won't be long, I promise you. So we bow your heads for the benediction. May God give you courage when you face challenges, and wisdom and strength when you face hard decisions. May you grow into the gifts that God has given you. May you approach the lives of others with compassion and your own with joy. May you always have at least one friend worthy of that name, and always remember that God is with you. And may the Lord bless you and protect you. May the Lord smile on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord show you his favor and give you his peace, now and always. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Walters Malone. You may be seated. The 2025 HLSCC graduation exercises are now concluded. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, you were supposed to please remain standing, my bad, for the recessional. So could you please stand again? Thank you.
Thank you.